Hello and welcome to Pandemonium 2. This is the sequel to Pandemonium, the platformer we just played. We're going for Fargus again because Fargus is basically hard mode, but he's got significant improvements in this game. This game is way more colorful than its predecessor. We take some somewhat different approach, although the gameplay mechanics are still the same. You've got your jump, you've got your, for Fargus, he's got a somersault, even though I don't know the button mapping. Aha. He can't do it in the air anymore, which is strange. But as a trade-off, he can now throw Sid, and you can actually control Sid with the directions, which is awesome. So you get this little Sid tutorial section. And the treasure, instead of being those almost knockoff looking wizard cards, they're like these cheese wheels. It can be very, how do you say, wonky to control Sid, but I'm gonna try my best to collect all the treasure. Aha, there you go. In this game, instead of 300... if you notice that key, sometimes keys teleport you, so it's highly encouraged to get all of the treasure before grabbing a key, if you can avoid it. We're gonna take a bath in the aqueduct! All of the water in the village is gonna taste like Fargus! Whoops. I can use the goon to... well, I'm going to... It's encouraged to use enemies as platforms, but because Fargus has Sid... Ooh, secret! Because Fargus has Sid, he can just use Sid instead. That banner is the Goon Queen Zorsha. She is our enemy, although we aren't going to meet her for a while. We're just gonna keep collecting these cheese-flavored doubloons! They're still metal, but they're cheese-flavored. You'll have to get them surgically removed from your intestines if you accidentally swallow one. But they're cheese-flavored. It's worth it for the cheese! Just going around destroying people's laundry. Because we can! Alright. Somehow in between games, Fargus has become an unstable pyromaniac, and Nikki has just grown up and become a little more sure of herself, I guess. The game takes a way more, dare I say, edgy approach to its character design, and I have mixed feelings about it. I like the new character designs. I don't know how I feel about how the characters interact with one another, but the game does a lot of good things too, so I'm gonna focus more on that aspect. As far as the first versus the second game, honestly, the gameplay is not innovated to a point where I can really distinguish the two in a meaningful way. The second one just takes what the first one had good and stuck with it, which is a good approach. I mean, it has some really nice aesthetics. The camera angles, for the most part, they play out pretty well, and it adds up to a very trippy, just very bright and fun experience. This game definitely takes the psychedelic aspect of, like, you know, the perspective shifts and the colors and stuff and dials it up to a 10. You'll see what I mean very, very soon. Also, the goons have definitely taken a role as, like, a main antagonist type as opposed to just being there in the first game. Which is good, because the first game didn't really have an antagonist that you can really grasp. It was just Nikki accidentally summoned a demon, so we're gonna wish it back. And then we just went around eradicating the wildlife in the meantime, because I guess we were coerced to by some evil sorceress. I don't know. There's no canon explanation. Yeah, Fargus likes to set himself on fire, which, like, kudos, dude. I'm sure that I personally would not really be into that, but I'm not the one deriving pleasure from it, so, like, yeah. just takes baths in fireproof jelly or something. Okay, where's that goon? I think I'll need it. Ooh! Fargus can't make some very, very, very simple jumps. But he can do this. Let me just... Okay. Sorry, I am rusty with these controls. And like I said, Sid is not the easiest to control. Let's continue the panty raid! Not really. The clothesline is not the main objective, it was just some happenstance victims, I guess. I feel like there was more. So we're gonna go this way just to make sure. Okay, good. Fargus can easily miss the... What? I guess these enemies don't... So the extra lives are happy faces now, because we're very happy that we get to live again, I guess. Ah! Okay, that was some annoying enemy placement right there. I don't like it when you can't see things because of the camera. And did we get enough treasure for the minigame? Yay, border run, which is totally not just speed greed. This is basically speed greed from the other game, but on rails, so it's a little bit more... It's a little bit easier to mess up. I almost never risk that jump because, like, you probably... Oh no! Okay, we know that that obstacle is there now. I almost never try for that jump because it would probably just waste an attempt. I find Border Run to be harder than Speed Greed because it is on rails. And I think I said this, but there's only one minigame. There's no full tilts in this game. Which is wasted potential, admittedly. Alright, I made it to the second screen. If you remember the layout of the other game's minigame, you can kind of finagle it. That being said, it can be easy to forget where things are in certain places. Yay! We did it on our second try. Alright, so this is Pandemonium 2. I'm really excited to get into it because it's going to get real juicy real fast. So I will see you guys on the next one.